Hey, this is Don Warren with Open Houses USA. Today we have as our guest an outstanding real estate agent in Florida, Walter Key. He's also, he's a former Navy. I am as well. He is also the Hawaiian shirt guy. So I thought I would try to match a little bit there.
Notice that. I like it.
I do like your background better. So, because you are closer to the water than what I am. I've got a couple little lakes around here that I can do. But Walter, I always appreciate the value that you provide on there. One of the first things, though, which one of the burning questions is, you're now with a company, and I want to get the pronunciation right on this. Is it
So
Epic, a peak, Epic Q? What's
it
the
it is epic. It's a French spelling. I don't know why they created EPIQUE, but it is epic.
Well, it's a unique spelling
It
on
is.
there, and it does provide brand identity
Yeah.
on there. But along with that is each agent provides their own brand identity, and that's one thing that we're trying to do with Open Houses USA. What I wanted to talk to you today about is just generally what's the value that you see in open houses.
Oh boy. So that's a loaded question. So I truly believe that open houses are one of the best ways to grow a business. And a lot of people don't realize all of the different faucets that go into that. We could probably honestly do 5 different podcast episodes breaking down the individual components of how to really leverage an open house well. There's the client acquisition aspect of an open house, right? If I'm in the open house and I've done my job properly, buyers will come in. Some of the buyers will not be represented. And if I know how to have the proper conversation, I can book buyer consultation appointments literally at the open house. So there's client acquisition, there's lead generation to be done there. There's social media content that gets created. Let's say you're at an open house and you hit a slow spot, right? Well, don't just stand around looking at your phone. Go film some content. Go do a walkthrough of the property. Go highlight the beach in the backyard, right? The amazing bathroom, whatever that house has, and turn that into content for your social profiles, for your local Facebook community groups, to market yourself as the busy go-to expert in your niche, right? Don't just stand there going, I sure wish somebody would walk to the door. Take that opportunity to build content that drives more business to you. There's partnerships that people can leverage with open houses. I was actually just talking about this literally 30 minutes ago with my team, because we're big on open houses. I teach them how to do it right. And they had said, what do you give away, either raffle, or if you can't say raffle in your state, what do you give away at your open house to make it an event, to make it something interesting? And I was explaining that when I host an open house, I have a local stone company. They do granite and quartz, and they do countertops. And I partnered with them to help drive business to them. They donate for me to do with the open houses, quartz, Lazy Susans, and $100 gift cards to their store.
Wow.
So my value contribution when a buyer walks in the door, to make sure that they give me actual data I can follow up with, is I'm giving away $100 quartz Lazy Susan, a quote on how much it would cost to put countertops in this house, and a $100 gift card to the store who can do it all. That's a great little giveaway. But what it also does is it allows me to drive customers to my local business partners as well. It's a two-way street, right? They donate the product. I send the customers back that way. You can do that with anybody. You can do that with a flooring company. You can do that with a home repair company. You can do that with a local handyman service, right? You can do it with your local coffee shop and have them donate $100 gift card to the coffee shop, right? There's so many ways that you can leverage the open house to go build great partnerships in your community. Open houses are just a treasure trove. When you really start unpacking it all, there's so many fantastic ways to leverage them.
That goes along with something that someone I was talking with the other day on is, and this is something that I'm not seeing, but wouldn't it be some type beneficial? Say that on Open Houses USA, a client wants to go ahead and pre-register for an open house, or there's different ways that you can do that through social media. Hey, if an agent is wanting to try to go ahead and collect the information, maybe they can have a giveaway that that go ahead and pre-register.
Yeah.
And when you come to the open house, you may have this, be eligible for this type of giveaway.
Yeah.
If you don't make it, there might be some other type of giveaway, but if someone can't make it, at least you have their information,
Right.
and not have to wait for somebody to show up.
Yeah. One of the interesting things, so I tell agents all the time, right? We all say, oh, we need a sign-in sheet. We need a sign-in sheet. And I tell agents all the time, listen, nobody cares about your sign-in sheet. Understand the psychology here. A random stranger is walking into another random stranger's house and being said hello to another random stranger. That's not the environment where people are comfortable giving you their personal information. You got to understand that going in. So if your lead collection is, please sign in my open house sign up form, good luck. You're going to get Joe Smith, email address, shoppingforhomes@yahoo.com. I've had that conversation with my agents. They're like, none of the data was right. What was the value that you used to compel them to give you their real info? And when did you ask for it? If you ask for someone's personal information the moment they walk through the door, they don't know you, they don't know their environment, they're very uncomfortable. I don't want to talk to you. But if you have a mechanism to collect their information after they've toured the home, they've spent 15, 20, 30 minutes in this property, they're talking to their spouse about, well, this could be the kids' room, or we could turn this into the office, and that backyard would be great for the dogs. They get comfortable in their environment. Now, when you ask them for information, they're far more likely to give you it. And if there's a value proposition attached to it, for example, there's this $300 value thing that I'm going to give away to somebody, leave me your info so I know how to contact you. If you win, you will get their actual data. Now, the follow-up is always in your court, but you will get their real data.
So allowing them a chance to get warmed up.
Oh, yeah.
So it just kind of that very cold on there.
Think about it, right? If you walked into a coffee shop and the moment you walked in, somebody walked up to you and say, what's your name, email, and cell phone number, sir? None of your damn business. I don't know you. But you walk in, you sit down, you sip some coffee, you chit chat a little bit. And then on the way out, you're like, hey, I'd love to stay in touch with you. What's your best cell phone number? Oh, yeah, let me text it to you right now. The only thing that changed is we got comfortable in our environment, and now we're willing to give information, right? That's all it was.
So looking at setting up, open houses have definite value. You just have to take a look at what that value is going to be, what your expectations are. Partnering up with, and there's a lot of different partners that you can go with for your area, and who that you can maybe drive some business to them, and they can certainly help you out. But then also allowing someone to come in and warm up, and not just say when they enter the door, because it's going to be less likely they give you the right information to begin with, and you're giving them a chance.
Yeah. So here's how I do that last part, right? It's really simple. I have a 1-page feedback form that I put on a clipboard with an MLS printout of that property. So they walk through the door, and of course I greet them. I'm friendly. Are you shopping from out of town, or are you local? We chit chat, we break the ice a little bit, right? And then I tell them, I pivot and I say, well, this is the giveaway today. Just by the fact that you showed up, if you're interested, you're going to be entered into a raffle to win this thing. And here is your entry ticket. All I need from you is take your time, enjoy your tour. When you're done, I would love 30 seconds of your time to leave me your honest thoughts so I can provide that feedback to my seller. And that feedback form is your entry into the giveaway.
Oh, that's awesome.
Enjoy your time. Have a wonderful day.
That's awesome.
At the end, they're going to stop by the dining room table and they're going to fill out the form, right? Because they want to be entered into the raffle. That's great feedback for my seller. If I'm hosting this open house for another agent, that is wonderful feedback for that agent. They'll love me to death. It's also the lead capture at the top of it. Name, email, phone number, address. How'd you hear about this? Blah, 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 blah. So I've got all of that wrapped up into one piece of paper. And I know it's time for me to go over there and have a deeper conversation with them now because I see them filling out the form. So now I'm going to go back to them and I'm going to talk to them again. Tell me a little bit about what you thought of the house. Did this fit what you're looking for? No. Okay. Well, hey, I realized this can't be the house for everybody. So I went ahead and printed out a list of all the other active properties that are similar. You can take that with you. Now it's going to have my contact information on it in case they want to call about another house. And then my goal is, before you leave, if you are unrepresented, I'm going to ask if we could set an appointment to meet and talk about what they need in further detail. Now, I'm going to set an appointment at the open house to meet these people again for a buyer consult. But that feedback form, handed to them from the beginning with a very simple expectation. I would greatly appreciate it if you would leave me the feedback from my seller. Most people want to help you. Most people, if you say, I need something from you, I'd greatly appreciate it, will absolutely do it. And as a thank you, that's your entry ticket into winning this thing right here. All I need from you is your info. It's so much easier to get data when you are giving away the value and you're asking for the data in a way that helps you, right? People want to help other people.
Wonderful. And that's kind of wrapped up our first 10 minutes, but you have time to kind of go into another.
Yeah, we could keep going a little bit. Sure.
Yeah. Let's do this, and we'll make this as part 2 on this. We don't want to take up a lot of people's attention. We know realtors, they're driving a lot. They have 5-10 minutes here and there, and so so that's what we're trying to keep that at.